Yo. I said, yeah, yo. Hey, 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 yo. Hey, 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 yo. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Hey. All right, let's get it. We back. Question. Do I want to speak with Vivian or do I want to do these side quests? We already in it. Already getting to it. Side quest it is. Let's go. Oops. Try to turn on the. From there. He had did no harm. I don't even remember. Sponge boy. Get back on the grill. Aye, 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 aye. Alright. Let's run. Let's bully. Let's run. How about to say?
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those
Yeah.
herbs.
Pretty fun. What the fuck is that? Poppy. Oh god damn. Do it again. Okay. This body. Damn. Yeah, I wonder what activates Torgo's greatness.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Okay.
Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Rodriguez. Anyway. Quick, easy. Oh snap! I don't even. Yeah,
Slavers don't even bother.
you gonna find these guys? I found them. Easy. Cole. Jermaine.
Cole,
Jermaine.
glad you're in one piece.
Cole.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
What happened to the runner though?
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. And Sid, It's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Oh. What the hell is that? Oh. Oh. Oh, they there, boy. They waiting.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Man, we gotta handle little people first.
This one.
Sir. Ain't worry about him. He's gonna Torgle. He's gonna Torgle. He's a big boy. I ain't worried about him. He's gonna Torgle. He's there. Stop playing. Guy, eat those. Damn, I saw it, but I couldn't dodge in time. I already know it's about to happen now. Oh, yo, ain't done yet. Freeze that stagger bar. You know.
Enough.
Rest in peace. Too bad he can't extend his combo. Yeah. Besides the limit break, but
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
move.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Yes, sir. Now get me back out here. It works out.
It's just one thing after another around here. The Litlands have been up to their old tricks again.
Littons.
Sid, welcome back. If I just waited a little, or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you. What kind of leader sends people? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
Oh.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, We Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one
No
without
call.
Sever joins our
Jermaine.
ranks.
Oh.
The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole,
Jermaine.
I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you.
Reward me.
I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the other, but I'm a curse breaker.
You will.
Reward me.
In time.
Oh, what were you about? 2 seconds. That's it. That is like my favorite move. I ain't gonna hold you. Easy, like, cool. But 2 seconds, that shit already recovered kind of fast. Yeah. Like I said, I already have. What's this? I actually like that move. But I already have this. I think it's time to move on. It would be nice to have a. That's a nice one. Wait, is that like a ES counter? No, you can do it while you get hit. I don't know. But I don't like that move. It just doesn't do it for me. I like that move. Move straight. Yeah. If I got rid of this move and put it on this one. But I also like the fact that I can call it too. I don't mind getting rid of I would call it an ultimate just because of how it worked.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop right here, with a little help from Sid.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Let me see what this is.
All yours.
Last time I saw something with dire wolf, anything has something to do with air attacks. I might just increase combo damage. This one. Come on, damage. I gotta see how quick 2 seconds is.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And...
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you.
Thank you for the... I'm sorry. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a deft one, ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and even success means tremendous pain. I became a physiker to help people.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. They toil in the shadows.
Oh,
Risking
so the
life
brand is
and
more
limb,
than just a mark on
knowing
your
their efforts
face?
will win them neither glory nor
Damn.
acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers.
Conviction?
They're willing to fight. To give their... I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder.
You sound like Ty. It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering. Thank you for helping.
So, what was the point of this? Not that, but
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
all right. Never mind.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
What does that even
The
mean?
guest?
Uh-uh.
For your trouble.
Uncle.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
Meanwhile, I got to show that too, huh?
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Dang. Dion, the new Clive, boy.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
I like how his whole personality changes. Gotta make sure I have the microphone.
The Litlins have been up to their old. It's just one
Litlin.
thing after another around here.
You know, still got one big Final Fantasy with the gun and not Swallow, not gun sword, but he did his own little action-y game.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
What his fit does.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Oh, what you trying to show me? Oh.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Damn.
So it was the Waloeders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company.
Uncle, don't
Give me
get
a moment to make ready.
jacked up, man.
I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Boy, Byron, I swear, if you fucking betray me, you're gonna hurt.
Here for
Learn me
another of my
something.
lectures. Allow me to educate
That was
you.
crazy.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalimil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
The Desert
An old
Hare.
associate
Oh.
of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalimil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
I don't forgot her name.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Hey, tell. Oh, I don't need to talk to, what's it called? Oh, wow. Oh. I feel like I gotta tell Jill. Not that she's gonna join me, but.
I'm fine, Clive. Really.
Alright.
All right, Uncle.
Uncle
I'm ready
Barry.
to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Calm down. We got some new area. Oh, the desert. Pause. Hey, something to drink, man. I stay hydrated when I'm gaming. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Ice in it, ice in it. All these got ice in it. I don't know how that happened? That's kind of crazy. Whatever though. Whoa. Get a little orange in there. 1, 2. Throw a little bit of vanilla in there. Sugar free. What's that? Shake that bit. Shake that bit up. Shake that bit up. Good. Ding, 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 ding. Oh. Whoop. Torgo.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Oh, Uncle fights? Yes, sir. Uncle fight. Let's see what I thought. Jesus. Oh, this map is huge. You running?
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. All too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
It's over. Over here.
Big old. Oh, I'm so. It's still a big ass scorpion.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy,
Really?
you and I rode this way, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Flag.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Oh shit.
I shall never forget
I
how
didn't realize it
wind
was.
bust over you as you sat in the sand, falling.
That man was talking the whole time. That man's fast as shit. Why is he running so fast? I'm pushing. That man was jogging with ease.
What do you think those soldiers were?
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Little twister. I hate that happened. It better not reform right as I leave.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Uncle, come down.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Boy, was it Assassin's Creed?
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Get out of here. That's a
Your
train,
Grace,
boy.
it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Well, they working her to the bone. Well, I guess not to the bone, but they working her. That didn't make sense.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Lord.
the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
I see all this power. I got a lot of health.
Bravo, my boy. Just like that.
You. Uncle talking too damn loud.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Is the retcon of that scene me not using fire?
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
He ate the carrots.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Oh, I got two. I'm sorry. Boy, they gassing that man up.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Merchant?
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Are you looking for something in particular?
No.
An excellent choice.
I bet it was. You know how good that berserker ring is.
Pleasure trading with you.
Okay, hold
Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies.
Thank you.
No.
Well.
Boy, I could just ask that last question. He got just as far.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Don't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Cid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of a long-standing pillar of your community, I believe.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. Try the baths.
Thank you.
What?
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
That was confusing. I thought I was looking for a smithy.
Wheat incense, wax candles.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe...
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Yes.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Circle, you'll have to fight. Fuck. He's there, Circle. Sir?
Finished.
Eat. Want to do this counter? Hey, you disrespect him like that.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Hey.
To the Lock of Leisure.
One more time? Oh. To the Leisure of Lock.
Fresh
Oh, boy.
bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breads of the twins. And beyond.
Don't you dare. No, I want to pet my dog.
Fetch.
Horrible. Horrible fetch.
My carpets.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Oh man, you can't tell me to do nothing. You just got your ass whooped. What's that?
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
The roots.
Why, trust.
Trust.
Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
Well, you already got your ass whooped once. I know you ain't about it.
What do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
Damn.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalimil.
Damn.
Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Uncle's over it.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalimil.
Wait, is Orc right? Is that Orc right there?
A deposit? For what?
Information, my good man.
I was like, damn, he moved fast. Anywho.
Excuse me.
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either.
Okay, okay. Let's see, he about to pay for his information.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalimil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way.
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no...
Is that so?
I didn't get anything out of that. Come on, man. Climb over, please. The music's smooth, boy.
to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Yeah, alright.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have...
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Calm
What do you want?
down.
Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Oh. Where I'm going? Oh, okay.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
What the hell are you doing, Byron?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to, but my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small
Deep
price to pay
pockets.
for admittance to the underworld.
Okay,
But
deep
enough
pockets.
about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Uncle Byron is hella proud.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect
From where? Jeez.
place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Jesus, oh.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
I know I got Chocobo, but I mean... That's the Embers. How you doing, girl? Where you at?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ambrosia. Oh, I'm afraid of y'all. Like this boy, this wild gnat, kick in the face. I ain't afraid of all that.
I'll take it from here.
I got footsteps in the sand. Ooh. What are you buying? Look like the merchants from Resident Evil 4, boy.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Damn.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Get him!
Let me see something. Let me see something.
It's over.
Sit down.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, hell no. Whoops. Well, I can't see him no more. Turn that up. Some more? Hello.
Get him!
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalimil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second.
Come on, man.
I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard. Here,
Skyrim
wear
reference.
this.
Uh-oh.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalimil is back in bed with Sid.
Uh-oh.
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
Oh, shit.
I'm trusting you, Cid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Friendship.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
This man said I never even
Master
forged
Luber's
a
having fun at
button
my
knife.
expense.
I wouldn't put it past it.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm Sava, Master Luber's soon-to-be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of... I don't suppose you have...
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask.
I could give you a... I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been. And that...
I'd be a fool to...
So...
Good question. If I'm honest. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information.
You're right. There's no... Now, there's plenty of folk in Dalimil. There's the butcher, of course. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have... I'll talk to every cook I can find.
All right.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust. We ought to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Take a sniff, sir.
Calm down.
Welcome, sir.
What, girl?
What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good...
You a blacksmith or something?
Something.
Fair enough. Knife, first and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here.
This shit sounds good right now. Some fresh ass bread.
Everything I've worked for, all those years of toil, every coin I've ever
Why did
earned
that
is tied
kinda
up
go
in this
together?
place. The baths are closed. On second thought, perhaps you are just...
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the... I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water, but I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of salt. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble... My livelihood, my...
I'm hungry. Guess I can do it. No mod. After today, though, no more. I gotta go to the store, order some food. Can't wait for Super Mario Bros. Wonder to come out.
Hanging lantern! Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about the other fucking spot.
Plates and pots!
It would make a fine gift for your beloved. She'll look at you and
I'm trying to find.
from the
I'll throw it
stoutest
over here.
stoneware.
There we go.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Shit, maybe?
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
Oh, wait, look, oh boy. Or it could be upstairs. I gotta run over here first. Nope, I'm going upstairs. Hey, yeah, we put a box.
Fucking men of the wrong.
There we go.
I need to drink. You're going to drink my poison.
Fuck, man. Oh,
Not here.
True, what I'm hearing.
The finest
The most fragrant herbs and
Needed to a silken softness.
sweet incense. What?
yeah, so over here. Should be over here. Should be busy over here. I mean, at this point, I don't know where the fuck we go. Speak with the townspeople. Where's the other townsperson? Am I tripping? Who's fucking serious? God.
Sorry.
Watch your mouth.
Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
Calm down.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Alright.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door. Plates and pots.
This one thin crust pizza. Yeah, thin crust pizza sounds good. That boy look like he got a lot of dialogue that I don't want to hear.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
I better get all these things too. Music clean, though. I ain't gonna play. I don't even know who's doing that. He'll be like, didn't we just come over here yesterday? Watch your mouth. No.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Oh, whatever.
You two can live.
Alright, this was about it. This was no live. There ain't no way. What kind of game is this? Honestly, it's not even what type of game is this. How did I manage to get past without seeing the obelisk? I guess because it's not that far, huh? Doc could at least let me go.
Any luck?
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to...
Limestone? Fine. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't... You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terrace.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are.
Wait, where am I going? Oh, would you look at that? I might as well. Well, I guess that's 2 missions I'm about to do real quick.
Well, this is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
I'm down.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lanterns. Keep
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Stop jumping. You pick up this shit. First of all, okay, god damn, well.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs. Let's go.
Come on,
I knew they were getting with this music, boy.
What the hell are those things?
Thanks, Gal.
So that's what was
By the
stopping
flames.
us.
That explains the heat.
Ah. Get him out of here, boy. Ah.
Out of the frying pan.
Oh, it's some old faithful? Are you serious? That's not what I wanted to do. Almost get in there. Woo! That was what hit me. That was tough.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Found the witch cover too. Before I go back, there gotta be an obelisk or whatever you want to call it up here. This is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't just. I can always put back in there. Oh, there it is. I knew it.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
It's Drizzy voice.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
Uh-oh.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the Vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the Twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then. Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon.
Boy, that knife look like
Forged
ass.
from the very rocks of Dalimil. A spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Right.
So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Alright, good. Forget what's Anyway.
The finest fabric.
Take a
sniff, okay, Uncle, all right.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't you?
I was hoping we'd be seeing you. The baths grow more bearable by the moment.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terrace?
Not what I expected, that's for...
I'm not explaining. Fucking fireballs, though.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures may... But I burdened you with my worries enough already.
Oh, the music?
Right. It's high time I got back to...
What we got? What you got? Okay. Yes, sir. Gullible. Hey. Somebody gotta do something. What we got? These missions, cool thing. Mission. Oh, yeah, free. Wait. Whoa, I never. Whatever. Hey, first of all. Hello. Ah, shit. I meant to go. Whatever. No shit, it's on the way. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, that boy has hands. One, my headset fell. My headset fell. And two, I'm hungry. So I'm about to watch the cutscene. I'm probably gonna get off. Maybe get back on. Maybe.
Fuck! What did they start?
You literally lost.
What has that gutter rat done to me?
You know what I mean? Me?
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Man, well, I feel sorry for the dude now. I no, really don't. No.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Oh, I'm confused. Man, that'd be a damn shame if I'm just playing this and the stream ended itself. No. What the hell? Oh shit!
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Boy, y'all thought y'all were about to get this next part. Probably tomorrow. I'll be honest. Yeah, I gotta eat. But I'll catch y'all later. Damn, 2 hours? Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one, bro. Deuces.